Welcome to an introspective playthrough of FromSoft's latest chapter in the world of Elden Ring, Shadows of the Erdtree. You may be wondering what exactly is an introspective playthrough. Essentially what this means is that instead of simply watching me play through a game, I want to take the time to express my thoughts and feelings in a more intimate manner based on what is being presented on the screen. FromSoft, the developers of Elden Ring, have a very unique way of communicating their stories that greatly reward those who pay attention to the small details presented in their worlds. This in mind, I feel this playthrough deserves a special format to allow us to connect and enjoy this experience together. If you enjoy this format, do me a favor and hit the like button so I know you would like me to maintain this structure for future videos. Welcome to Mohg's Palace. Before we enter the Shadow Realm, let me show you what I'm working with. This is my Strength Faith powered Elden Lord, Raven, level 182. I played a lot of Elden Ring when it was released, and this is my original character who is currently an NG+. Based on what we find in the Shadow Realm, this current build is subject to change if we find something that inspires us to do so. Now, I know some of the real Elden Ring players may give me a hard time for this, but yes, I will begin this playthrough using the Blasphemous Blade. It's an old friend that has served me very well, and I enjoy it immensely. Our talismans will consist of the Ritual Sword to raise our attack power, Fire Scorpion Charm to boost our fire damage, Shard of Alexander to further improve the Blasphemous Blade's skill, and the Carrion Filigreed Crest to better conserve FP. With that said, it's time to begin our journey towards the Shadow Realm.
Were you guided here by kindly Miquella? I am Leda. And like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the withered arm, and you too will be transported to the realm of shadow where Miquella the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Miquella's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid. Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
We awaken in a dark cave. There are no cutscenes foreshadowing our future trials. No one waits to greet us. There is no other choice but to fearlessly move forward. The developers of FromSoft continue their tradition of framing some of the most jaw-dropping locales I've ever witnessed in a video game. In front of us, a version of the Erdtree, blanketed by shadows, welcomed us into this new mysterious realm. Taking our first steps into the Shadow Realm, we immediately find ourselves in the aptly named Gravesite Plain. Surrounding us is a series of ghostly tombstones as far as the eye can see. I can't help but wonder if this cemetery grew slowly throughout many generations, or if some great tragedy caused all this death in a short period of time. Being familiar with the world of Elden Ring, I would not be surprised if the latter is the most accurate assumption. Ahead, we see our first sight of Grace, which will now anchor us to this world. I'm at a loss as to where to go first, but my initial plan is to explore the Gravesite Plains and attempt to find as many sites of Grace as possible before we face off against any bosses. Our very first enemy closely resembles a death bird, which makes sense since this area appears to be surrounded by so much death. It's been over a year and a half since I played Elden Ring, but it appears I haven't lost the edge. I guess it's true what a famous hunter once said.
A hunter must hunt.
We find a group of what I can only describe as shadows. At first, I'm not sure if they're friendly, until a rock flies past my head. The game, in its own way, reminds me that there are very few things in Elden Ring that could be considered friendly. The flesh of the mushroom is similar to raw meat and can serve as pot innards. Easily found everywhere in the realm of Shadow, though its bitter taste makes it unsuitable for consumption by humans. As we enter the Scorched Ruins, it becomes very apparent this place is aptly named. The black pyrefly clues us in as to what occurred here. Flies in war-torn lands that have been scoured by Mesmir's flame. They burn in dark and slender ribbons of fire. It appears Mesmir at some point scorched this area. Could all the graves that surround this area be a result of Mesmir's presence? I believe we all know the answer to that. Though usually I would consider the sudden downpour as foreboding, I would imagine that a place referred to as the Scorched Ruins would actually find rain to be a blessing. I, like many who have played FromSoft games, have a love-hate attitude toward player messages. Too many times have I jumped off a ledge to my death on the advice of a so-called fellow ally. Yet many more times these messages have been clutch in saving me from an unexpected death. This time, the warning is real and very much appreciated. Back up the stairs we just cleared, we see the Wicker Man shown in the trailers for the DLC in the distance. I will destroy it, but now is not the time. Ultimately, exploration will allow us to reap the most reward at this time. We need to use every advantage we can find before facing off these bosses to ensure victory. Find this entrance at the top of the Scorched Ruins, and I'm feeling a bit apprehensive. I feel like something bad awaits us at the other side of this door. Thankfully, after ensuring the chest is not a mimic, we find a very interesting item. A thin blood-stained dagger, no longer fit for use. Hornsent employed this to honorably end the suffering of a compatriot. After claiming numerous lives, the dagger is now broken, but has acquired a spectral aura. It seems this individual, Hornsent, has used this dagger multiple times to end the life of a friend. So much so that the dagger is now broken and has somehow acquired a spectral aura. The lesson here? Do not befriend Hornsent. Surprisingly, the Scorched Ruins does not pose much of a challenge. It appears anything that could have once offered a fight may have been defeated some time ago, leaving only the shades of the common folk. I would feel more remorse dispatching these shades, but they did throw a rock at me, and that's unforgivable. Just outside of the scorched ruins, we find this poor soul facing a tree. It appears many of these spirits' loved ones are hanging from this tree. What the spirit says here is quite impactful. All your resentment lingers yet, the raw stuff from which I shall surely forge a curse. Upon the dastard Mesmir's head, and upon Marika's children, each and all. Considering what happens to Marika's children, this curse must have been powerful indeed. Just beautiful. We picked up quite a few interesting items here. A piece of gravestone that has started to turn into a spirit. In places to where the dead have been brought since antiquity, the oldest gravestones turn into spirits and then fade away. Knot-shaped lump of resin that exudes from the roots of trees. Serves as a primitive catalyst, making it suitable for processing using sorceries, incantations, and the like. The greater potentates of Bonnie Village craft these and store them in frozen gallows. And now, thanks to this cookbook, we're able to create hefty fire pots. So gravestones in this world actually turn into spirits and then simply fade away. Very unlike the lands between, where it seems nothing truly fades away. The word antiquity is used in the spirit gravestone description, which leads me to believe all these graves have been here for a very long time and are now entering their spirit state. Southeast of the scorched ruins, we find this odd statue containing a very special item that will be incredibly vital during our time in the Shadow Realm. Revered Spirit Ash can be found across the Realm of Shadow. Consume this ash as Site of Grace to bolster your Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. The Revered Spirit Ash Blessing bolsters both Summoned Spirits and Spectral Steed's ability to deal and negate damage, but has no influence outside the Realm of Shadow. So the more Spirit Ash Blessings we find, the stronger our spectral abilities will become, including Torrent. Here we find the Scorched Ruins Site of Grace, our second site so far. And after a quick rest, we're back in the saddle. It's extremely dark at this time, but the night allows us to see an interesting glow emanating from up ahead. A larval tier, which allows us to reallocate our attribute points. I feel at some point we will find a weapon that is just so cool we will need to respec our character, so this is a very important item to have. I'll remind you, it's been close to 2 years since I've played this game, and I completely forgot that this pillar represents the location of a section of the map, So let's go ahead and retrieve it so we can better plan our exploration. As we head further southeast toward our marker, we run into this odd camp in the middle of nowhere. Only the dog seems to react to my presence. Everybody else seems to be completely out of it. Except for this one soldier, who unknown to me possesses a horn. It appears everyone else was taking a nap while this one soldier maintained watch. And out of nowhere, this highly dishonorable, faith-based knight tries to bash my head in while my back is turned. After our battle, we're rewarded with the Black Steel Great Hammer, a strength, dexterity, faith weapon. Its description reads, Weapon of the Black Knights, servant of Mesmir the Impaler, great hammer of black steel with decorative embellishments in gold. Blessed with an Erdtree incantation, further holy imbuement will amplify the effects and greatly increase the armament's power. Guard encounters cause a burst of power. We will definitely explore this weapon later on, since my current build does lend itself to possibly using this weapon. Now closing in on our marker, we arrive at what appears to be a Church of Marika. It appears that even in this realm, Marika was worshipped. Even here, inside this Church of Consolation, we find more of Mesmir's soldiers. I find it interesting that Mesmir will leave guards within the church, a black knight, and a camp full of soldiers as if guarding this church, so no one disturbs it. Erdtree fragments can be found across the realm of shadows. Consume these at sites of grace to bolster your Erdtree blessing. The Erdtree blessing bolsters the recipient's abilities to deal and negate damage, but has no influence outside the realm of shadow. Now where the Ash blessing is for our spirits and our steed, this particular blessing is for our actual character. Further behind the Church of Consolation, we find a cave and what appears to be a valuable item, guarded by more of Mesmir's soldiers. Let's head in and take what's rightfully ours. A blessing of Marika. A special physic blessed by Marika, the queen of the Erdtree, completely restores HP and heals all ailments. Marika once created several of these physics for Mesmir's sake, but never again. Wow, At one point, Marika cares so much for Mesmer that she created this physics to heal whatever affliction Mesmer suffers from. But something drastic must have occurred because never again did Marika create such a powerful healing mixture for Mesmer. I'm curious to know what this affliction is, and how much worse must it be at this point in time for Mesmer without this remedy to aid him. The amount of military presence now makes a bit more sense. Perhaps this item is what these soldiers were truly guarding for Mesmer. We now set our sights to the eastern portion of the Gravesite Plains. As we get closer to our destination, we get a glimpse of these bluish beings, which very much resemble the creatures near the gold seals in the lands between. These creatures will typically not bother you unless you attack them, and they always seem attracted to these gold seals, which are used as prisons to hold dangerous beings. Upon seeing these creatures, my immediate reaction is to search for a nearby seal, but I'm unable to locate it. The only thing I see is this mausoleum. Not seeing any seals, I decide to venture down the crypt, where a golden fog awaits, indicating we're about to face off against a strong opponent. So for whenever we're going to fight a boss, I'm going to go ahead and just put on the face cam so that you can see my frustrations and my reactions. We're going to do a little buff here because we have no idea what's going on inside here. Okay, it's just a spirit. Oh crap, he got a machine gun. Okay, it looks like it's a tarnished. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. Holy. That was one hit. He almost one-shot me. Oh my god. Okay, I wasn't expecting him to hit this hard. It's been a while since I played Elden Ring, but holy crap, this guy hits hard. Okay, I was not expecting it to be this difficult. This is just the very first boss. It's not even a boss. It's like a mini boss. So let's see, we got the Marika stake here, so we shouldn't have to run too far to get back in there. But, you know, right now what we're going to do is we're going to try and learn the moveset, see what works, what doesn't work. Obviously, we have to try and not get hit if at all possible. So I have to get my timing right. Let's just buff up here real quick. Let's try something different. Let's just rush in and not let him shoot. There we go. That was nice. Okay, we stopped him from going all machine gun on us. Oh crap. Holy. That almost killed me too. Okay, come on. Oh my god, okay. We're gonna have to stop with the healing. The whole thing here, the whole strategy is to not get hit. Incredible strategy, huh? Right, at this point, you know, I don't even care about runes. It's more about pride. Alright? So let's go in, let's try this. Let's try something different. Alright, let's... Ooh, he has great movement. I don't think that's gonna work. Just in case we beat him, I'll just take those runes back. There we go. Oh! So fast. Again, we're not going to lose our cool. Let's get our buff in. I've already seen a couple of his moves. We're just going to go with something simple here. We're just going to stop him on his tracks. Oh, God. Alright, we're back in it. We're going to do our... This time we're not going to even buff. We're just going to go in and try to get him to show us his hands. Oh, crap. That was not good. That was completely wrong timing for everything. Okay, he goes with the machine. Not good. That was not good. Let's get some health. There we go. Let's do it again. All right. We're timing that a little bit. There we go. Perfect. We're doing pretty good so far. Okay, I'm getting the timing down to dodging his attacks. Okay. We're still good. We're still good. Oh, that still hit me. Holy crap. Like anytime I try to heal, he's... Oh my god. He's right on top of me every time I try to do something. Okay, okay, come on, come on. I'm just trying to heal here. This guy does not let up. Alright, let's get serious now. Alright? We're a faith-based character. Let's get our buff up. Alright, let's go in and test him out. Let's see what we can do here. Immediate interrupt. It seems like we can extend his stagger state somehow. My god, that was a bad trade. This is why I love the Blasphemous Sword. It gives you some health back. Gives me that bloodborne feeling that I love so much. Not giving up. Let's go in. Get right in his face. Like that. Alright, alright. Let's take it nice and slow. Look at that. We can stagger some of his attacks. We can definitely interrupt them. So, there we go. That's what we'll do. We'll take it nice and slow. There we go. Nice. I had such a good feeling about that round. Alright, I think I'm feeling much better in the fight now. I think we did really good that last round. So let me buff up. Let's get back in there. He's gonna take it nice and slow. Gonna interrupt him. I think I like this game plan right here. Go. Okay, get some stamina back. Come on. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Look at that. Ooh. Right. Oh, damn. Right. Thankfully, he let me heal that time. Nice, nice. Come on. There we go. Oh, yeah. I think this... He heals? What the... He can heal too? He's definitely a tarnished. I hope he only has one flask of healing. We're getting close. We're getting close. I can feel it. All right, we're getting closer to beating this guy. I think we got him. I think this is the round that does it. Here, we're gonna get an extra buff here. We're gonna take our vow. There we go. Serious this time. We're using all the tricks. Let's go. Immediate interrupt. There we go. Look at that. Oh, let's back off. And yeah, we got a good rhythm going. Half-life. Crap! Did I just stand there? That hurt me. That hurt me. Holy crap! All right, let's shake it off. I think we got him. It's not that difficult. We're finding our rhythm. We just can't be standing there like idiots. All right, we got our initial game plan here. We're gonna rush in, beat him up a little bit. Okay, relax. Ooh, that jump attack. Okay, okay, okay. It's looking good. Oh, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. We're still good. What the hell? I swear I'm hitting the dodge button. Right, we're back in. No quitting us. We're not moving until we beat this guy. I'm not allowing him to live after the embarrassment he's caused me. It's alright. It's alright. I'm not gonna let that bother me. We're gonna get a chance to heal here. Uh-oh. Oh, crap, but for real? It's all good. It's all good. There we go. Get some health. Interesting. All right. We're gonna use the environment. We're gonna take it easy. Let him make the mistakes. Okay, I'll make some mistakes along the way too, but it's fine. Damn. That's so lucky there. All right, we're back. Okay, let's burn him a little bit. He likes to move. Oh, man. All right. Okay, we're still in it. We're still in it. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got a heal off. Trying to get some heals. All right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Perfect. I'm fine with that. We're back in the game. All right. Bring it on. Nope. Not this time. Just in time. Alright, chill out. We gotta watch our stamina. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Alright, come on, come on. Just relax. It's a lucky hit, but we're gonna take it. Finally, holy crap, this is not even a real boss. Interesting. Guys, this isn't even a real boss. What the heck? So after defeating our enemy, we received the Solitude armor set. The description reads, "The nameless mausoleums of the realm of shadow are said to hold the spirits of warriors who lost their names or their hearts." We also received the Great Sword of Solitude. Through a secret rite, they relinquish their hearts for heightened battle prowess. Next, they engrave their blades with two crests, one depicting the light of birth and the other solitude. And this does seem to be a strength dexterity sword, so we could potentially play around with it, since it looks pretty cool to me. We exit the mausoleum and continue north, hugging the eastern wall. We catch a glimpse of a Site of Grace, our third so far. Upon approach, we immediately notice some unexpected guests. I do hope you've enjoyed this first chapter of Shadows of the Erdtree. I am so excited to be playing this game once again. There is so much to explore and I can't wait to continue this playthrough. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you would like to accompany me throughout this playthrough. And again, please hit the like button if you enjoyed this format for this playthrough. Before you leave, here's a small peek into the next chapter.